Hi everyone, this is a mini-Secchi disc. Now it's based on two techniques looking at the clarity and the colour of the water that was developed over 150 years ago. The first technique was developed by a chap called Secchi, and it consists of a white disc, also known as a Secchi disc, that you lower into the water, and the depth at which it disappears from sight is proportional to the clarity of the water. The other part of the device has this colour scale sticker on, and this is based on a technique developed by Francois Farel and Wilhelm Uhl, again in the mid to late 19th century, over 150 years ago, or around that now. And it consists of a colour scale going from blues to greens to yellows to browns. And what you do is you raise the Secchi disc to half the Secchi depth, and then you look at the colour on the scale and compare it with the colour of the disc, and then read off the relevant number. So what I'm going to do now is show you how to operate the device. Now the device typically comes like this. You can carry it around with a lanyard. First thing to do is pop your hand in the lanyard, and then you know if you drop it, you're less likely to lose it. Next, you pop the weight out from the disc, so you can push the disc out, and the disc drops nicely in front of you here. Now what we're going to do, often you can lower the disc into the water and it will sink vertically, but it must sink vertically. Now we're in Scotland at the moment, at a beautiful loch in Scotland, and there's a few currents around here, so I'm going to add a little bit of weight to this just to make sure it sinks dead vertically, which is what I'm going to do here. Okay, so just a little bit of weight. Now, next thing I'm going to do, finger strap, left hand, pop one or two fingers into the finger strap, flip the handle upside down, and then you can then lower it and raise it quite easily. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm on the sunny side of the ship here, so I don't have any shadows. I'm going to lower the disc into the water. You can see that it's sinking roughly vertically here. And then it's just started to disappear from sight there for me. I'm bringing it up a little bit, it's reappearing, and then I'm going to measure the Secchi depth. Two ways you can do it. You can either look directly at the tape where the tape's entering the water, or you could measure that distance between the two and subtract it from the entire length. But I can spot just where it's entered the water there. It's at around, I'm just going to pop that up there, put my eye on it there. It's around 7 meters 26 was my Secchi depth. Okay, so in order to measure the colour, you need to subtract that by roughly a half. So half of 7 meters is roughly 3.5. Half of 26 is what, 13. So about 3 meters 63. Okay, roughly. So I'm on 4 meters. I'm about there now. So if Sharon comes with me a little bit, because you've got a slight little bit of drift here, you can see the colour of this disc here, right, Sharon? Come right up close if you can. And I'm going to look at the colour scale onto the in the shade, and I'm going to compare that colour with the colour scale. Now, to my eye, that's around 10. So I'm going to record a Farel Uhl colour scale of 10. I'm then going to wind the device up. I'm going to pop the handle down there. Take the weight off, obviously. Operating quite well. Flip the weight into the device, lock it in, make sure my handle's nicely tucked away, and I can store my Secchi disc easily.